Now let's move ahead and work with the to-do API and consume it into our application. To do that, first of all, we need to initialize the npm package. So let's npm init dash y. So it will initialize the npm and create the package.json for you. After that, install the require package to npm I. Request is the npm package we need during this application. So it will get installed. After it is installed, go to your application. We'll be using the request package for fetching the data from the API. So let's include that request package into our application using the require method. So we have included the request and the object for request will be the request now. Now let's create a variable URL which will hold the URL of to-do list API that we have seen in our previous session. So this is my API which is going to give me some JSON data. And I want to call this API from Node. In order to call it, you need to use the request and it accepts the parameter, that is the URL to be called first thing, and whether you want the data to be parsed as a JSON. If you mention true, then it will be parsed. If not, it won't get parsed as a JSON. Secondly, after providing the URL, something will be returned back from that API. So it could be an error if something went wrong onto the API side, or the response. The response is the data that is coming from that API in the JSON format. So let's create an arrow function for it and deal with it. So what is the syntax? Request function requires first parameter as the URL for that API, and JSON true if you want to parse the JSON, JSON false if you don't want to parse the JSON that is coming. After this request is made to this API URL, it will return you something. So that return could be error or the response, and the response will be available within this response in the form of JSON, and that JSON will handle within this curly brace, that is the body of the anonymous function. So what I'll do is variable data equals response dot body, and let's log this response to the console using console.log, and let's put this data to the console. Go to the terminal and run node app.js, and it will return you the complete data in the form of JSON that we have just seen in our previous session. So the response is coming to the node from that API endpoint. Now, what if I want to fetch the data and filter that data at the same time? Okay, let's do one thing. I'll filter the data using the filter method that we have already seen, and I want to filter the data on the basis of the user ID. So let's say I want to filter the data on the basis of user ID 1. So it will fetch only the data with the user ID 1. Let's go back to the terminal and print the result. Node app.js. You can see that you will get the data for only user ID 1. Rest of the user's data will not get shown. So this way you can filter the response. Stay tuned. Thanks.